Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new installment of the Fall 4 series with commentary with your hosts, or more precisely, player, Christophe Bedard. Since there's no sense of order to what I do, here is what I am gonna do.
Our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed. The only logical explanation is that they've gone underground. That's where we need your help.
I might have a way. And it is your lucky day.
Can you take a look at these schematics? A scientist named Virgil said they could get me inside the Institute.
I believe you'd be better served showing these plans to Proctor Ingram. That being said, I'm pleased that you've chosen to build the device with the Brotherhood. Now, indulge me for a moment by satisfying my curiosity. Tell me why you're so eager to get into the Institute.
For the Brotherhood!
I want to help the Brotherhood stop the Institute. It's the only way to ensure the safety of the Commonwealth.
Indeed. The technology the Institute has at their disposal is frightening at best. They've already done immeasurable damage to the Commonwealth. Together, we'll make them pay for their crimes. I'll call ahead and brief Proctor Ingram. Report to the airport, and get to work on your project right away.
Okay, sir. Proctor, I need to talk to you. You have to check this out. It's incredible.
If your ghoul even looks
Attention!
like it's going
Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
Look at my charisma. Unbeatable. Well, potentially. So, I need to talk to this guy. Quinlan.
Monsters at Fort Strong. Now, did you have any documents for me? Or perhaps you were interested in aiding a research patrol?
I have the
some
documents.
technical documents for you.
These look rather promising. You certainly have a knack for this sort of work. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the Commonwealth is an almost unlimited source for these technical documents. Check every building you explore during your patrols very carefully, and you might be pleasantly surprised at what you find.
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps? Or looking to assist on a research patrol?
I've got time to assist on a patrol.
That's the spirit. While our scribes are well trained, combat is not their specialty. Meet the scribe just outside the Pridwen. You will escort and protect him while he collects data, and, most importantly, bring him back in one piece.
Okay, sir. What? What?
Welcome back. I heard about the operation.
Ultra Jet.
Captain,
How can I help you today?
gonna pass.
Very well.
I have a bit of rad. But speaking of that,
Hopefully the next recovery team will bring back some decent supplies.
who?
Been having a good
I gotta
time
talk to
with
somebody. She's not here. Let's see. I think Proctor Ingram. Yeah, where is he? Or where is she? Ah, she's over there. This place is filled with goodies. I am doing a lot of work for them though, so the fact that I'm a knight, I think, is reasonable. A reasonable attribution of my skill. As of now. But I'm only a level 63 or 64. I've maxed out armory, science, and gun nut. And I've basically maxed out all my weapons. And the only weapons I haven't maxed out are my melee weapons. But they're already maxed out when I found them. So
Nothing to report right now,
it's not worth, I think, upgrading the other skill. But we'll see.
Just fixed a few power armor mods and gave them to Tegan. You might want to check them out.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Oh, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal in.
Okay, so where's the grid? Question 1. Or do I gotta build? I'll do a bit of cleanup. Not really sure what this area requires other than that. I think I have 2 emitters to build. Nice. Cleaned off the dirt with it. Or the dust. It's like concrete rubble. Let's get all the resources. Maybe I'll transfer them afterwards, actually. If they're in the work, if they get in the workshop, I'll just take them all out and bring them to the next sanctuary, or the next one to be worked at. Pretty sure the one in Far Harbor definitely needs some help. Some people must have come by and joined the settlement. That's it. All this. Well, I might as well center it. Look. Put it exactly like this. So you can walk beside it on each side. See? Beam me up, Scotty. Molly wasn't there, so.
Any luck building the platform yet?
I glued a bunch of parts together and hoped for the best. Good enough?
Hey, you're the one that's gonna be standing on the thing. If it blows up, it's gonna hurt you a lot more than it'll hurt me. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
I wish I had your confidence. Oh, one last thing.
You should.
It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
Trust in me, madam. That is all I can ask for. I got plenty of circuit boards and biometric scanners. We'll just go back to Sanctuary, get it all, and their happiness has decreased. What about that? Interesting. That's not what I was expecting. After all I've provided to the community. Well, I gotta say, I did bar the way at the red truck stop so that they have less access to trading because the route is blocked, but technically they can just circumvent the route. So, it's not the end of the world, though. Let's see. Why? Okay. Here you go. And you know what I'll do? I'll build them the best one so that they're forever quenched. Because I got everything. Oil is still a resource I need. That's 40 water. How many people can live here? It requires 5 energy. I could do this. Windmills. Can I put them in the water? I can put one there. And then... Do you think I can connect 2 windmills to the properly? Let's see. And then there's just another windmill. There you go. I cannot get up from there. That's scrap. It's all scrap. How did I miss all that scrap? That's gonna pay for my my 2 windmills. Oh, I could have kept the bathtub. So if I build a bathtub, the Brahmin cannot feed through it or in it. Slightly unfortunate, given the fact that it's the same thing. Hey. Yeah, I know that's something. Okay. Nice. Okay. So that gives them plenty of water for the rest of their lives. I can even like destroy or store a bunch of the water things, but I can't transfer them to other settlements, so it's kind of useless anyway. Cool. It's like a factory in the river. Where's the lumber mill? We just don't have lumber. Well, that one is gnarly. Cool. So I need to get biometric scanners, circuitry, and
Hi, how are you?
biometric scanners. I got plenty of these guys. Like this. Circuitry. Which I can just get the... And then sensor module. Circuit board, okay. It's not it. Circuit board. I think I got military grade circuit boards. I got plenty of those. Okay. Let's go back. To where we once belonged. The chemistry station, where we make all the chemicals.
That's a good look for you.
Do you need any help with the signal?
Does it seem like I need help? As far as I'm concerned, seems like you need help. Which is why I'm here. Plenty, eh? I need more aluminum. Okay. 2. So I'll take this one back. Put it there. Get a sense of... Can I detach? Okay, so let's... I'll do store generator. 1 and then 5. Okay, so I'll put this one here. Attach it. Attach it. This one doesn't need it. Or how would it be powered? You can't attach a wire to it. Okay, so all I need is more aluminum. So I'll go back to Sanctuary, grab the aluminum, and get back there.
You know you aren't wearing any pants, right? Stay sharp. Don't let your guard down.
Aluminum. Plenty of aluminum is what is needed. Let's get it. That's well. She has a nice haircut. It's a bit provocative, maybe. But that's who she is.
close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor.
Yeah, I got that much, which is why I'm here. And now I don't have enough nuclear material. Okay. So, you know what that means? And aluminum. You know what that means? Loop around. Back to the homestead. Imagine walking all this way just to not have calculated your measurements. Playing in survival mode? Just accomplishing this feat? You wouldn't be putting all your resources in Sanctuary, that's for sure. Sanctuary would be abandoned, basically. Which you can fast travel in survival mode. Of course you can. Because just doing the quest and then collecting the XP. Like that's like all just that is most of the work. Yeah, that sounds excruciating. Hopefully that's not that. But I need one more. And then nuclear material. There you go. Plenty. Is it away? No, it weighs nothing. I'll grab 15 for the road. It is not what you think it is. Because it is exactly what it is. Okay, we are back. The Priden is there. We are at the airport. And fully protected. Surrounded by people we
You would associate with such a monstrosity. I'm disappointed, brother.
You mean Hancock? Bro, calm down, man. Bro, have you just talked to the guy? Yeah, he turned around. You know, that's cowardice. That's nothing else. Like, I know you're the leader of this whole apparatus, bro, but yeah, just talk to Hancock, okay? I don't dig this kind of attitude. Especially not with my good friend Hancock. Who's yeah, he is a criminal, but he's been helping me so far.
I'll send for you if I need you.
Wait, so what's missing? Just like wiring these together, or so maybe I can't because this guy's in their way. Nope. What's missing? Nothing's missing, I guess.
Better check all your connections and make sure all the components are wired together on a single grid.
On a single grid. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. You do this. Then you do this. Then you do this. Why not? Yeah, and then you do this. Then you do this. Do they have to be in between? Maybe they have to be in between. Let's see if I do this. Shouldn't that be good? It's one single grid, it's all connected. Because they don't want to connect together. Oh, now they do. That's curious. Okay. They are all wired together. Except this one, because you can't attach a wire to it. I don't understand.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Something missing about this one. Now I'm confused. What's missing about this one? We're missing something? She's just not working on it right now. Let's see.
The beam emitter out of the lines will never track the signal properly. See what you can do about it.
How am I supposed to? Power up the signal interceptor.
occupied at the moment. We'll speak later.
Okay. Interesting, interesting. I'll talk to Ingram.
We're close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor.
Is that what you're working on? Because signal interceptor. Where is that? So it does have to be placed over it. How? They won't allow it. That's what the hell? So that was the problem, is that we need to construct the machine. Just it won't let me do it. Almost works. Oh, what the hell? See this? I think I saw it. You see, I knew I saw it.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Unless I end up inside solid rock.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once
Sounds
you
like a
enter the
terrible fate.
Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
By recruiting, you mean they forced her to join?
Being at war leaves little room for compassion. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue where she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Thank you, Elder Maxon.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Are you in or are you out? Make up your mind.
I'm in.
Refrain from opening fire inside the Institute. It could jeopardize our entire mission.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%, emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Goodbye. Am I in? What is this place? Nothing they would need.
Hello.
Father?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here.
Sorry. I have to wear my outfit.
I'd like to
Just realized Hancock's not with me. So now I need to buff out.
Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sean!
Can't pick this.
Sean!
It's stuck. Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Who are you?
Oh, goddamn them. So many years stolen.
Who are you?
These bad people, they stole you from me.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
I am your father.
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Please,
Father?
Sean. I'm your father.
Help me.
Talk to me.
He's trying to take
Just
me.
open the door.
Father, help me!
Hi,
Sean.
I'm Sean.
S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I want answers, asshole. Now.
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity, but I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you.
I'm not clicking, by the way.
It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you? After all this time?
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Wait, I gotta believe this?
They stole you. Kidnapped you.
That's funny.
Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human. DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted. But it's the only truth I can offer you.
You're my son? Then prove it. Now.
I've already told you how I came to be here. I don't know what further proof I can offer that would convince you. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
All right. Let's talk then.
I know you must have questions. Please, anything I can do to help you understand.
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They need your help, Sean. It's rough up there, to say the least.
Oh, we've tried that. Surprised? The Institute once tried to help create a stabilized Commonwealth government. It ended in bickering, infighting. It was a disaster. No. We look after our own now. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assume that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. But there is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Well, on that note, follow, subscribe, like, and comment. And welcome to the Institute.